All right, enough of that. Enough of that. I'm sorry. I realized I had it on loop. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Drones and Coffee. What is today? The 16th, Sunday the 16th. Welcome in, and I want to thank the Sunrise crew there for doing their thing this morning. Rodney, Dennis, Chris. How's everybody doing? Everybody recovered, I guess, from of course the South Florida Drone Meetup, and springtime is around the corner. Well, it's here now, so hey, get out there and fly. Let's see. Let's welcome in Lance. Lance, welcome in. Lance won the drone that we gave away on the Fly for Fun show. A little center whoop, and I think Cap Ray did ship it out already. So Lance, you should be getting that. Barkley, welcome in. Jared Bauer, Jonathan Jackson, Rick, welcome in. Steve Knowles, J Dub, Rod, Hot Rod, Scotty, Barkley, Rodney. Who else is in here? Max is in here. Tony, welcome in. And let's see, I heard somebody pop in. I'll send a few links out. I will put the link in the chat here. Let me copy it. You want to join us for a little bit? Probably won't stay on real long. My grandson has a ball game in a little bit. Rodney, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
Ray.
Johnny, good morning.
Like,
Good morning. Hey, Rodney.
But it has everything you want.
So I'm not going to be on long, guys. I got a few moments before I need to go to church, and my wife's not here, so I'm able to be a little bit more free on the live streaming stuff.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on. Hey, Rodney, is it hard to like Captain Ray or what? Look at him. I mean,
is it what?
It's hard to like him, isn't it? I mean, you try to like him.
Captain Ray, yeah, you gotta like Captain Ray.
Man, look, he's flying. He's out there on the beach.
Yep, flying here by the lighthouse.
Are you with Al?
Oh, you're back.
The only problem with Captain Ray is he makes me jealous all the time because he's always on the beach.
I know.
How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Just flying the Avata.
The bottom?
All right.
I keep on dragging my damn phone with that long wire, and I can't get used to that phone being
Hey, get those new Integra goggles.
Huh?
Get those new Integra goggles.
I ain't gonna spend another $600.
I hear you.
Justin.
Rod, what's up? Good morning.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning here. Beautiful.
I see that.
We got two more coming in behind us. Come on in.
Hi.
That's Josie and Justin.
Hey guys, good morning.
How are you?
Ray, you giving flying lessons this morning?
Yeah, we're having a little mini meetup.
I see that.
How you doing, Hot Rod?
I don't think the South Florida Drone Meetup ever really stopped, did it, Johnny?
No, not with Captain Ray.
Captain Ray's always meeting up with somebody.
I'm telling you, he flew with Al the other day. He flies every day.
They got your number, Cap.
I can't read the chat, so I got to apologize to everybody.
Rodney, how's the FPV thing coming? You're doing pretty damn good.
Oh, I'm having a blast, man.
I see that. I see your videos pop up there, man.
Johnny, I'm trying to get them to subscribe to your channel.
Hey. Who
Johnny,
else we got here? Scotty.
Oh, one word.
Popped in. Welcome in, Scotty. Jonathan Jackson.
I saw him at the meetup, right?
Yeah, he was there.
Johnny was there.
He was a major.
Hi, Johnny.
Rod
Hey.
was there.
Rod and
Rob was at the South Florida Drone Meetup.
good morning, guys. I was there at South Florida meetup, right?
Yep.
Well, Hot
But
Rod.
we didn't stay that long.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say Hot Rod was flying his Avata like a psycho.
Yeah, I have a story about my Avata though.
What happened?
The Avata went down yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I went under the pier. I don't think I hit a pole. I think I went under the pier where a guy was walking, and I have a sneaking suspicion he may have had a fishing pole. And I think I hit the pole. So it hit the same. It hit the.
You mean?
Yeah, exactly. One of those. It hit the sand, but a wave came up and got it. So, anyways,
Oh man.
It's okay. I sent it out. I did the whole care refresh thing.
Oh, okay,
The
good.
new one will be here in like 2 to 5 days, according to the website. So
You got a
But
nice new
you
one.
did recover
so I get
drone,
it.
right?
So I get a nice new one. But you
Hey,
know,
can I find that guy with the fishing rod? I want to break mine too.
but you know, as Rodney could tell you, if you're flying drones like that, if you're not crashing them, you're not flying them, right?
You're right.
So it was like it wasn't really that big a deal. But I'll just say you could smell the electronics.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah, something definitely. It was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about drying this thing out. I just went in and went to the website and
Well, at least
filled,
you, at least you
filled
were
out
able
the
to
care refresh thing and sent it off.
Yeah, at least you was able to recover it. You know.
Oh yeah. It wasn't like it was way out. I think it was one of those. It just kind of landed. It kind of hit kind of right where the waves were coming up. So
Chris Holt, welcome in. DeMarco, welcome in.
it's all good. It took the battery out too because you couldn't turn the battery off.
John
So the
Flynn,
electronics
welcome
on the battery got fried too.
Yeah. Well, Rodney flies. Rodney, have you? I'm sure you've flown over water with the FPV, or have you not?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I've flown over water puddles, but that's as close to water as I want to get. But I do have something. Can I share a video?
Absolutely.
It'll be a short one.
Now this guy here flies
come on,
everything
let's go.
right
Good
here.
morning, everybody. I crashed yesterday too, Hot Rod.
Uh-oh.
FPV, POS.
You know, if you're not crashing them, you're not flying. You're not flying them for fun, right?
You ain't pushing yourself.
You're not pushing it. So
That's it. I broke a prop and a battery.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I'm not so sure that there wasn't a piece of rope or something hanging off the bottom of the pier because that pier's been damaged since the hurricane.
I was
so.
power looping the arm of a backhoe.
And here's a good
Here's like,
example of
Bill
it.
Romaine,
If you're
huh?
not flying, if you're not crashing, you're not flying.
That's it.
Where's this at, Rodney? At the church there?
At the church.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, this is that one.
Stupid bug.
The bug.
Yeah, I got a bug on my neck, and I thought I was up high enough that I'd have time to brush it off and catch it before it actually hit the ground. But man, I didn't, obviously.
Man, I tell you what, you guys, I gotta pull this tiny hawk out again and start flying.
This is 2 weekends in a row for me because last weekend I flew with Brad, right? Because Brad's still in town, and I freaking dodged a sign and flew the Avata into a palm tree, and that cracked the ducts. Fortunately, I just changed the prop, but it was still flying. So yeah, it's 2 weekends in a row. Now I get a new one. It's fine.
What
Barkley
Barkley says is true too.
Yeah. You know, the reality is I'm probably going to buy a second Avata, just the drone, right? Just so that if I'm out flying around and I crash one and, well, I don't really want to take the time to change the prop, I'll just fly the other drone.
Joe Fotoleo, Joe got booted out there. I don't know. I was thinking Joe probably hit the buy button on that Avata pretty soon.
Well, I'll tell you, Johnny, Josie, this is her 5th flight here today. And, I mean, she did amazing, really. For the 5th flight, she went all the way to the lighthouse. I doubt if you could see it in the background. But
What's she flying, Ray?
2,000 feet away. Mini 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice little trip out there. That's about what Captain Joe and I, it's about 2,000 feet out to the lighthouse that we go to.
And, Ken's going to take off now. When he sets up, I'll move the camera over. All right?
Joe Fotoleo, you going to buy the Avata?
Oh yeah, eventually, yeah.
Yeah, I was figuring you were going to be getting that.
It's on the list. I don't know if I'm gonna get that first or the Mavic 3 Classic. I'm kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
You know, I may wind up with that Mavic 3 Pro. I don't know that there's any other options with an optical, even though I'd like to have bigger than 7x optical for watching the rocket launches. I think it's just kind of one of those. It's about the only one that's out there that will be semi-useful for doing that. So it's like, yeah.
Now, what about this thing right here? Is anybody gonna buy this?
You know, Johnny, if that thing would have had a 20x optical option on it, I probably would have pulled the trigger on it, even at that price.
Man, That's
Yeah, I've got that in pocket change, man.
man, that's a hell of a drone, but it's a hell of a price, huh?
Yeah, Inspire 3, new vehicle. It's tough to. It's a
Yeah,
toss up.
yeah. There's no lie.
That was definitely made for the professional.
Yeah, but hey, that thing, hey, you can pick up probably an Inspire 2 at a pretty decent price, if you want something like that.
My boss at this new roofing company I work for, he told me the other day, he's like, I got an Inspire. You know anybody that wants it? I was like, yeah, I'll take it. He said, what's it worth? I was like, I don't know. Figure out how much you want for it. I'll see if I want it.
Tell Max to give him 50, but Max might give
Yeah,
him
Max give him 50. Got 50 on it.
Yeah.
After seeing that thing, I'm back to thinking about the freaking Sony AirPeak again, because that drone is only
really.
I don't know. Again, long range for the rockets is kind of the target
Chris,
of what I'm looking for. But
What's up?
the what I really find fascinating, and this is where I think Sony's probably got it right on that drone. Obviously, it's a version 1. Hopefully, they come out with a version 2 that's got better flight time. But the fact that you can upgrade the camera, basically, you can put any Sony camera on that drone. So the drone versus the camera is separate.
I hadn't heard a lot about that drone since it came out. Really.
In fact,
there was a lot of hype, and then it kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, in fact, Sony just updated their SDK for remotely controlling the cameras. Part of it is because of the Sony AirPeak as well. The problem with the AirPeak is just flight time's like 15 minutes.
Bob Casey, you can spring for that. All right, go ahead and get that, Bob.
Hey,
But
Bob. How you doing, Bob?
everybody goes how expensive that drone is, but they're thinking camera and drone. And it's like, most of the people that would buy that drone already have one of the Sony Alpha cameras. So it's not like they're have to buy that too. Now, I'd be in a situation where I'd have to buy it, but, think of somebody like Ron Lockwood who has those Sony cameras.
Yeah, Ron.
So that takes an actual like a mirrorless or a DSLR or something.
Yeah, it takes a full size camera. You mount it on the gimbal on the drone. So it's literally so you can upgrade, change, swap, whatever. Apparently, a lot of them right now. I was reading they're using the A7 III's, which is video centric, and they're also using that new FX3, which is also video centric camera on that drone.
A $17,000 drone, you put a $50 camera on there, right?
Yeah. Well, the FX3 is about $3,800, $3,900 for that camera. But again, the drone's only $9K, so you're still talking less money than the Inspire. And a platform where you can change the camera.
Y'all talking car money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a car.
From the guy who had to replace how many motors in his truck? That's motor money, right?
Yeah.
3 of them.
Hey, Johnny, the Mavic 3 Pro should be released this week, I think.
Yeah, they said, I thought they said around the 23rd, maybe, something like that, but yeah,
Marcus, at NAB, I think.
Marcus sold his Mavic 3, so he's getting ready for it.
Yeah. Is it a secret who bought it?
I don't know who bought it yet. No, I don't want to say, but
Right. That's what I thought.
I think we all know the guy or girl. Maybe it was Barkley.
Sorry, there's a garbage truck cleaning out the garbage cans. It'll be gone in a minute.
The question is, will it show up at Best Buy?
Probably so.
Best Buy right now, I was looking yesterday. There's only one DJI drone that they actually have in the store at the moment, and not very many of those. And it's the Mavic 3 Classic. There's no Mini 3, no Mini 3 Pro, no nothing in the state of Florida.
All the Best Buys, even the one here. I mean, there's like, I think they had a Spark in there not long ago. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, it's kind of. They do have a Mini 2, and I don't know. That store is
I was in the Best Buy yesterday just looking for a monopod, that one I left in your truck. And they had the Mavic 3 Classic, the Avata, an Air 2, believe it or not. No Air 2S, but they had an Air 2. The Air 2 was actually sitting on an Air 2S price tag. And they had a Mini 3 non-pro. That's what they had in the store.
Like a Barkley. Yeah, Barkley. As long as you buy that piece of property from me, you know, I get a referral off of it.
Our Best Buy
Well,
still has the Phantom 4 picture.
Really?
Johnny, Josie's flying her Mini 2. I think
Let's
she's
see.
coming in for a landing here. See if I can get it on film. But
Let's see here.
there it is.
We see it?
See it?
Yep.
Yep.
The Mini 2.
I like my little Mini 2. It's a good drone.
It is.
I'm not in love with it, but it's good.
I
So
probably
quiet.
sold a Mini 3 Pro yesterday.
Drone is
I had
so
a
quiet.
I had a guy walk up to me because I was filming the surfers. I went to Flagler Beach where the surfers are yesterday morning. I was there like half the day. Anyways, a guy come up and started talking to me about drones, and he wanted one with a screen, i.e. a smart controller, because he saw me flying the Avata,
Good flight.
and I told him, you know, just get the Mini 3 Pro with the DJI RC, use that thing. Right, you just turn it on. It has the screen. It's connected to the drone. The guy's probably
Great
never
camera.
flown a drone in his life, and it's like great camera. It's like so. Although I'm not probably the biggest DJI fan, that drone.
Really? Wait, is this Hot Rod?
Hot Rod,
Well,
DJI
I am
is
as far
the
as it
best.
comes to the Avata. I love the Avata. The other ones are like, yeah, okay, whatever. But the Mini. I'm not anti DJI like Max.
Like Max,
Well,
yeah,
I
Max.
don't
He
know.
owns
That's all
Rob.
show.
When I first
DJI
met
drones,
you
you know,
at the first South Florida drone meetup, you were bad mouthing DJI pretty bad. So I was kind
Yeah.
of shocked when you got the Avata. So
No, remember my first drone was the Air 2, and I think my second drone was the second drone was the Evo 2 Pro because the Air 2 couldn't film at night. And then I think my third drone was the Mini 2. So
Chris, you been doing any flying, or you been working a lot?
I've been flying at work actually.
Okay.
I made
Yeah.
that, but I took a lot of. I made a 2-minute video, and I probably got 30 minutes of footage. You know how that goes. No
Yeah, I
FPV. I haven't flown FPV in a month, and it's like I said on my live stream this morning, it's kicking my tail. I got to get back into it.
Right. Gary, Brent Ariels, welcome in.
you need a Skydio, Chris.
Hey,
You
Gary.
could just put it up, have it follow you around work.
Yep, my Phantom 4 followed me, man. Why do I need a Skydio? That Phantom is the beast, man.
Yeah, I tell you what, the people who have those, man, they love that drone. You know?
What's sad about it, John? If you go try to find a Phantom now, at the
Right.
price of them, it's crazy.
Yeah, you got a good deal. I mean, you know, the one you bought seems really good.
Yeah, I got a good deal. That's the one that went to drink. Then DJI did me a pretty good favor and sent me another one
Yeah.
for a couple $100, $400.
Chris, I have to say that was one of the most exciting videos I've ever watched live. Your video of the Phantom.
I didn't get hardly any views out of it, but it's all right.
Really?
Yeah, it's I have to go look, Ray. It you know, and I never did change the title. I actually thought a bird had crashed into it, but the prop give it up.
That little bonnet came off. I thought it was bird poop.
That's stupid. That's stupid. I can't
Yep.
make enough. I've tried 2 or 3 others, and I cannot make them come off.
Wow.
Hey, Bob Casey, Joe Fodoleo made me do that from the hood of your truck. I'm just saying. He said, put that laptop right there. Let's stream from.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Or maybe Barkley told me to do that. I'm not sure. Yeah, J Dub. Let's see what he says. I love my Phantom 4. Got it refurbished in my first drone. Yeah, still, yeah. Those drones are popular.
Thanks,
Rick
brother. Have a good
Peterson,
day.
welcome in.
So Rodney, I will say one thing about having the Avata, especially now that DJI has released the Air 3 units, it's got me looking at sort of a regular FPV drone. Raystate Quad, well, actually, it's not Raystate. They're going to sell it, but Gep RC's got a little 2.5-inch Cinewhoop with the O3 air unit.
I was looking at that too.
And it's like, you know, as a beginner sort of crashable FPV, learn FPV kind of thing, that looks like a pretty interesting. And because I have the goggles that I trust, right, that I can see, and it would be compatible with that drone, it's got me thinking about regular FPV.
Rodney, what about you? The Avata, is that in your future, or you just get something pre-built? Like
No, I'll either build my own 5-inch or, you know, buy one that's already pre-built. I have flown the Avata. Lloyd Mendenhall let me fly his Avata back when I visited him back in January, and it flies real nice. I think it's a great drone. You know, it has its place. I'm not too sure that it does very well with freestyle type FPV flying, but
it's not designed for that.
No,
none of the Cinewhoops are.
I don't think any Cinewhoop is really designed for that. But
Johnny,
the way I
I'm gonna
fly
go.
my drones really
Okay,
we're gonna go.
fast and
Have a good day, guys.
have
All
a
right.
good one,
I
Ray.
got to get back to flying.
Take
All
care,
right,
Rick.
brother. Stay
All
safe.
right, bye-bye.
I think Unlimited's going to make me pre-purchase that drone now.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah.
But I've got a Gap RC Smart 35 drone. It doesn't have the O3 unit in it, but it does have a Caddx Vista Pro in it.
Robbie, welcome in.
And I love the way that thing flies.
So one of the reason, Rodney, that I kind of think about it, because I've thought about FPV before. So this is the Radio Master Zorro with Express LRS module.
Okay.
So I have an FPV controller, right? So now that I have the goggles and obviously the O3 air unit, I just need a drone.
Well, there you go.
So I'm there other than the drone.
Chris, have you flown the Avata at all? Oh, no.
I have not. Never even touched one.
You hadn't hooked up with Michael Wright. I guess y'all have, he's got it.
Yeah, they had their gathering down there in South Texas yesterday, and I was up here. I couldn't go. I would like to see one. I don't know that I want to buy one. I think I'd rather spend $1,000 on the Mini 3 Pro.
By the Avata.
Two different things. Yeah, two different things.
By the Avata. I'll tell you one thing, and I think I said this earlier this week on one of the other shows. One of the really cool features, and actually Joe was on the show because he heard me say this. Because Joe flies with the remote, not the motion controller. But one of the things you can do with a motion controller that makes the Avata freaking awesome to use is that it has head tracking when you're using the motion controller. And so like yesterday when I was out over the surfers, having that head tracking turned on so that I can kind of do whatever with the drone, but keep my eye on the guy coming up on the wave is freaking awesome to do. So there's a bunch of scenarios where potentially that head tracking could be extremely useful to you. Moving targets. If you're filming a lot of moving targets, then head tracking would be a good thing to have in your arsenal.
I'll tell you what, they had enough of them at the South Florida Drone Meetup. I'll say that. I mean, they were so charged of Avatas. That's for sure.
So also keep in mind, I'm a fan of that sphere, right? That fits on the Air 2 for the same reason, because you can essentially just fly the drone around wherever. You don't have to sort of keep the nose of the drone on the target. So that's what I like. Yeah, that's what I like about that sphere as well. So the head tracking on the Avata and the sphere with the Air 2.
Who had that sphere at South Florida? Somebody had the sphere. Who was that?
Alex, maybe.
I think it was Al. Yeah, Al Duran.
Al and I think Alex Escardo.
Alex Escardo.
I think
maybe it was Alex.
Maybe it was.
I had mine with me. I just didn't fly it.
Open for interpretation plan. Yeah, let's see. Ronnie Mason.
So, anyways, those two, the Sphere and the Avata with the head tracking, leave you some, depending on what you're filming, may be a better tool than some of the other drones.
Right. Joe, what you was flying the FPV? What you crashed? I mean, what you trying to power loop? Trying to do something? You hit a tree? What happened?
I almost hit a backhoe. I was doing some power looping and practicing that. The crash wasn't during a power loop. I was just doing a roll right over some heavy machinery. I don't know, something just didn't feel right. So video's on my channel, you can watch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
J-Dub.
Say again, Chris.
Let's see. I might grab it. Let's see.
That's fun.
What'd
To
you
fly through that. That was fun to fly through that track hole like that.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Just out at my normal spot, that little development, they're getting ready. Getting ready to, I guess, flatten it out and start building some houses soon.
Yeah, your spot's fixing to disappear. That's exactly what I was thinking yesterday. There's fixing to be homes there.
Yep. There'll be homes there. That's all right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna drop out, man. I gotta get ready and get things together for church today. So,
All right, Rodney.
anyway, thanks for
Yeah.
letting me come on, Johnny and Chris, Joe, Rod.
God bless you, Ronnie.
You guys have
Rod.
a great day. Everybody in chat, have a great day. Love y'all.
Go
Take care,
Army.
bud.
All right.
Go Army.
Let's see. Is this it here?
Yeah, that's it. It's got if you mute it, because it's got you can if you want. It's got Chevelle for the music.
Yeah, I know you're gonna get me. That's okay.
Yeah.
Get me in trouble. I tell you what, Joe, you push that thing. I'm not lying.
I do, and I was kind of sloppy. With it yesterday, but I was doing some building dives first, which the video that's uploading right now over at the mall where I dove before. But I don't know. I was kind of feeling sloppy with it, honestly. But still having fun. I mean, you probably skip. Well, whatever. You can play it off if you want.
Yeah, I'll skip through a little bit, but no, hey, it's that's what it's about. We like to show these. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, hey, you know what, you're pretty brave, so you're not scared to fly it. So that's what it's about,
Got insurance, baby.
There you go. Hey, look, Bill Renane right there.
Yeah, I was thinking of him the whole time too.
Poor Bill.
I was coming up on it. I was like, come on, don't be a Bill. Don't be a Bill.
Yeah, you just got to hit the left side.
Be the gap, right, Rod?
There you go.
Yep, exactly.
And this one, I bailed out of this one. I should have power looped it from the other way, so I didn't have the other equipment in my way to go through it.
Right
but
over the top, though, right there. So I guess that'll be a new subdivision. Is that what that is?
yeah, new development. It's over a couple miles from my house. I think I don't know. Is this the one? No, I didn't power loop. I should have power looped from that direction. That way, I didn't have the other equipment in my way trying to come back through. But I'm a rookie.
Shoot, I'll tell you what. Damn good.
It's fun, man. It's such a fun drone. I did lose a battery though, so I'm down to 6 now. I had 9. I sold 2 to Bob Casey, brother Bob, and so I had 7. And came down and busted the. I guess it landed on the battery right in front of that track hoe, and it wouldn't even turn off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, the button was jacked up, and all side of it was all smashed up. So I let it die out and brought it to the battery recycle bin at Home Depot. Yeah, this is a good one right here. This is a good little movement right here.
Ooh, nice angle.
From that power loop into.
Yeah, that was a nice dive into that with that angle.
You cut all them donuts on that cement there?
Yeah, somebody back there cutting rubber.
I see that.
It was Marcus.
Yeah, if you go to that one was another bailout. If you go, Johnny, to like the last maybe I don't know, what is it? Yeah, hit it. Yeah, right there. Just about another 30 seconds from here. I sped it up here. I wasn't flying that fast. I just sped it up 2 times.
Yeah.
And this is normal speed now.
Getting dizzy.
I think it's I think it's right here on this next turnaround here. Unmuted. This is the good part. There's no music here. There's the. And then right here, boom, there went my ND filter.
Oh yeah.
And there's the prop. Smash the battery there a little bit.
Yeah, that's jacked up a little bit.
That wasn't even that bad of a crash. It's not like he crashed from 200 feet up straight into the ground kind of thing.
It's fun. I mean,
I'm usually not that high up, but
it's fun to watch. But hey, I know, you know.
Yeah, I was going to do the walk of shame. I was like, please don't have a broken arm. Please don't have a broken arm.
That's what Jeff said. Yeah, he knows a crash is coming. $100 a mount. Said that. Where we at here?
Just got a notification. Tammy Jean uploaded a South Florida video.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Just came across my screen.
You probably just needed to drink more coffee before you went flying yesterday.
I didn't need no more damn coffee. I had enough by that point. Probably needed a couple waters would have been fine.
Yeah. Hey.
You had so much coffee you were twitchy on the sticks, huh?
Yeah, that's why I was sloppy. Yep.
I will say at the meetup, the FPV, it was really fun watching all those you guys. It was fun. I say the bottles, man. They had, like I said, they had some. Like everybody had a Nevada, and a Max. I mean, they had probably 5 or 6 chasing them at one time. You know.
Yep.
You know, I thought of something that would be fun, and obviously Ken Herron's the guy that's been doing it. If there was an empty mall somewhere that we could go fly in the mall.
Yeah, they tear down all the malls now. Problem. Rod, you got do you have the Nano Plus? No, huh?
Nano Plus, Light Plus.
You see the price reduction on the Nano? I mean, they had the Light Plus was down to $850.
Almost makes me want to buy a second one. I actually want to buy because I bought the premium bundle, so it came with 3 batteries. I thought about buying a 4th battery.
Yeah,
because I tend to fly that more than my Evo 2 Pro.
Yeah. Was that Taz?
But I will say the Evo 2 Pro has something that you can do with it that they took away on the Light Plus. And it's something I used for the rocket launches at night. So, and I learned this from a guy on one of the forums. He actually made this suggestion. So you can shoot so at night you shoot in the log format, but you can turn HDR on. So what that does is by shooting in log, you're sort of flattening the light coming off the rocket. But because HDR is on, it's sort of bumping the shadows up so that you see a little bit better. But the Light Plus, when you're shooting in log, won't let you turn the HDR on.
Oh, really?
So it's different. The Explorer app will, the Sky app won't. So.
Yeah, they had an update for the Sky app, and I don't know if it was doing it. It failed, but it actually took it, and that's the second time it's done that.
One of the problems, and I had it again yesterday. I had it down there in the South Florida drone meetup that I'm having with my Nano Plus is when it lands, it doesn't seem to want to shut the freaking motors off.
I hadn't had that
problem. It sort of wants to bounce and leave the motors running for a little too long. Kind of getting irritated.
That's a Hudson thing there.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting irritated. So I think I'm just gonna let it hover and hand catch the dumb thing.
That Huff, no, the Xeno 2, man. First time I that thing that's bounced and wouldn't cut off.
So and I don't know why. Obviously the firmware got updated recently.
Yeah, I don't know what would that would have to do with that. That's some kind of telemetry. It's not telling it to cut off.
South Florida. The reason I suspect it was because it was so windy. So it was like I think the firmware was like, okay, I'm still fighting the wind even though I'm landing, kind of thing. So it kept them. I don't know. Their software is goofy. They really need a really good software engineer for them.
Chris, what's your buddy Kai been up to? I haven't seen Kai much.
I haven't seen Kai much either. I've tried to catch his live streams on Tuesdays with the workbench, and that's the only time I see him hardly anymore.
Yeah, I hadn't. I mean, he's. I know he hadn't been doing them real steady, but I like Okay. He's fun to mess with, man. I'll tell you what.
He's a good dude, man. He's pretty smart. And
wait, this the same Kai we know? Pretty smart. Wait.
Yeah, it's the same Kai, same guy.
He is. I'll tell you
Same
what,
guy, same guy.
He's a sharp dude. I can tell you that about. Especially, man. Look, he knows that FPV stuff too.
Yeah, it's live from the workbench show.
I have a workbench. Yeah.
I had a guy like
the tall workbench.
Yeah, I had a guy like that when I joined the Guards. His name was Brad Summercamp. It was rather interesting with his name because the dude was a giant. He was like 6'6", 6'6", like 280. He had played football for Ohio State, but he messed his ankle up as a freshman. The dude was just a walking mountain.
He got 1 foot and 100 pounds on me.
Yeah.
Nobody messes with that dude. He'd be late to get up in the morning after we're all eating breakfast. He'd walk over and grab the crate of milk and take it back and sit there. And nobody ever said a word to him because it's like he's way too big.
Yeah, let's see. Tammy, you just put up a video. Oh, yeah. Yes, I can play a little bit of that, huh, Joe? Tammy?
Yeah, Bob put it there in the chat. Yeah, I hadn't watched it yet.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can.
I know Tammy doesn't like long form videos, so it's probably not too long.
Let's see.
She told me her attention span isn't that great.
I can figure out what to do with all my Avada footage that I have from the South Florida tournament. I don't know whether just like link it all and let it be an hour.
Yeah.
That's the hard part, huh? Is going through and scrubbing and finding what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here.
Ooh, nice shot.
Rob Kamada.
That was good to meet Rob finally.
Yeah, Joe.
I know that guy.
Look at Bob. How did that guy?
Jim Beauchart, man, he's a sweetheart, isn't he? Great dude.
He is. He's fun to hang out with.
Yeah, he's a fun guy to hang out with. Yeah, the Mac.
Look at his DJI sucks.
There's ice.
Yeah, that's. Who had that in Aspire? That was
Nope,
Max.
They
That
had
was
two of them,
Max's.
though.
He got a deal on that thing too.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
you
told me he
call
got
it
it for
right
like
now, maybe.
900 or
You
something
can
like
pick
that.
one up right now.
900 including gas and tolls.
Yeah. Look at the
Marco.
damn almonds.
Got almonds for a year.
Nice video. Yeah.
Tony Faison.
Oh.
I did see this video. She was commenting on about how everybody, maybe she played it on her stream last week. She was commenting on how everybody kept ducking down because she's so short. Everybody kept Everybody kept me down to her level.
You get Tammy to stand on a bench, you know, like back there.
DJI stuck.
Get her some platform shoes.
Stevie. Glad Stevie showed up too, man. Because
And you got two guys right there.
Audrey.
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
Tag from Maddie.
Did you make that sticker?
Yeah. Oh, take his shirt off. Is he flying a DJI drone with a DJI drone?
That was good too. When Bob was riding along with Max, man, he was narrating. It was good stuff. My man, Max. Oh yeah, power Lucas, baby.
Well, look at that prize table. Jeez.
Yeah. And me trying to get some shots.
That's that little thing we was flying actually in the open. Airplane day.
Actually, I had an idea for Max with his airplane. He needs to get one of those little signs, like banners, like they fly at the beach. DJI sucks to attach to his plane when he's flying.
That wingspan about as same as Bob's, huh? Bob Dempsey's. About 4.5, 5 feet.
Tell you what, that was fun watching that. Look right there, geez.
I saw Tammy's pink POS in the air, and I was like, "Where is she?" I was looking all around. She was in the car flying.
That's pretty cool. Watching Max work them sticks, man. I tell you what, there's a lot of movement going on there.
Good chase. Is that Maddie's footage, or is that? That might be Tammy's footage, huh?
I would say probably think that's Tammy's. I really don't know. Probably. Oh. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I'm getting all sandy.
Yeah, I tell you what, guys, and I say we talked about it enough, but man, we haven't made that meetup. And hey, Tammy Jean, if you ever thought about going to Florida or any meetup, I would, man, just pull the trigger because you really didn't miss it.
I was glad I could make it. Worked out where I could go, and I'm still thinking about it, man. It was a great time.
It was, and what I like about it is everybody. If you got an FPV question, drone question, you got a laptop question, you got a phone question. I mean, everybody pitches in and helps each other. I know Alex did the little editing video, thing there. It's just fun to watch everybody. No drama, just fun. That's all I think about it.
Yep. I'll try to make Minefield, but I'll definitely be at Spin Up. Maybe Minefield, definitely Spin Up.
And if you saw Kelly too, I hate to say it, I don't know, but it may be the last Spin Up, be the last one for a while. So, it's a big chore, and I know Kelly works, and busy. So I was, personally, I don't know, I might miss this year, but I'm not gonna miss it. Actually, it's that far. Well, it's a lot closer drive for me than going to Florida. So, Still be a spin up, huh?
I'll be there. Yeah, it's 3 hours
Yeah,
down the road.
Rod, you go to spin up? Have you been?
I've not been.
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you what, you
I'll
ought to
think
think
about
about coming. Was it October 25th? I believe it is.
21st, I thought.
21st, okay.
21st. Yeah.
I'm planning on going.
Yeah, Chris.
That's a 2-day event, isn't it?
Well, it's
exactly.
Saturday, and then they can get together and fly Sunday. The actual event is just Saturday.
Just Saturday, okay.
Speakers and stuff. But
Stays at the same spot right there by the hotel. Everything's convenient.
Yeah, that hotel, was great because you could walk to the little place for the Friday, and you could fly right there, and then you could walk to the event. So it really was a great location for that. Yeah, you didn't really have to get in your car or truck after you got there, hardly.
It's good.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Ron Lockwood was on one of the shows earlier this week, and he was kind of thinking, it's like, gee, I'd like to do a meetup kind of thing. And, I told him, reach out to you, reach out to Ray, reach out to Sean Oz, because Sean did Spin Down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bill from Coast to Coast has talked about having something out on the West Coast. It's like, I was like, no, I think it's a great idea. There's a lot of West Coast people that can't make it to the Florida thing, so go for it. It'd be great if we had one out that way too.
Yeah, I think that it is a great idea to have them. The problem is like people like, well, then you can't go to all of them. You just kind of, I guess,
sure,
you got to pick and choose a little bit, But hey, that's great because some of those guys that live, California, a lot of New Yorkers came down, but we didn't. I don't know if we got anybody from California.
Marcus was the furthest away again, so I don't know that we got. Well, wait, what in Arizona?
I gotta go.
Dude here.
No, look, Kai, welcome in, Kai.
Bye.
And
I got to
see you, Chris. Be careful, man.
All right, Chris, be careful, man. Thanks for hopping in.
And the other part of it is just doing it out that way, right, close to the Rocky Mountains, and have a place that's obviously Florida's the ocean. Some place that's the mountains to fly and stuff would be great too, right?
Oh yeah, that'd be. I mean, all of that. You see. I know. Hey, we think the Florida, and even here we have some great spots to fly. But you see the mountains there, and where Marcus flies, of course. I mean, we all got unique locations. Rick Williamson, welcome in.
It's the fun part of watching everybody's videos, right? Is seeing all the unique things everywhere else in the world.
Oh Lord, $420 a night. I don't know about that now. I'd be sleeping in my F-150.
Bring us places 420.
Oh, yeah. Is that in Austin?
Yeah,
it's by Austin,
yeah.
Right? Oh,
they got camping grounds, right? I'll sleep in my van.
Man,
yeah.
I think it was I don't remember what it. I mean, it was like 160. I don't even.
You got Dell and some of the other tech companies there in Austin. That doesn't surprise me at $420 a night.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off here. I know it's kind of short, but my grandson has a baseball game at 8:45, and I'm gonna go over to the cemetery and off. And I do want to thank everybody for joining in. Of course, Wednesday night, Fly for Fun, Captain Ray tomorrow night. It's 6:00 Eastern. Drone Nation, Marcus Ryan and DeMarco. I think who Ryan has tomorrow night. Well, I think it's Chris Waters. So tune in to that, and hey, keep up. Let's see, John. Looks like a group of Renault. What Barkley said. Let's see. Yeah, no lie. Hey, Barkley, that's not a bad idea.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea because I tell you what. Yeah, I mean, 150, 160, 170, but I don't know about no 420. I'm gonna tell you right now. They come with.
I like a different kind of 420.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Rod, and get out there and fly and be safe.
Mhm.
And I'll see you guys. Well, let's see who's got that night. Bill Renane to do his show, I'm sure. Yeah, you can't flip that over and show us the bird though.
I just feel that I can't tip it back far
Yeah, I
enough.
know. All right, guys, have a great day. Thank y'all for joining, and see you on the streams.
Take care, guys.
All right.